Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's Michelle, your Practical Priestess here at Divinely Genuine. So we are here to do y'all's Uranus transiting Uranus transiting Taurus special video. So yeah, finally got to it. Sorry, I don't know. You know, I do the new moon and full moon videos, and then I added this, and I don't seem to have a lot of time for all the videos that I would like to do. Anyway, it's a 7-8 year transit, so no big hurry really. The moons, however, I have to get them out pretty quickly. So let's see, I wonder if I could tilt the camera. Sorry about that, so you guys can see. Yeah. Okay, so I have communed with spirit, shuffled the cards, and am ready to cut them, alright? And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, I don't even know why I did that deck. I'm sorry. Okay. My gosh. This particular special I'm doing, this particular reading, is done with just this deck, which is the Tarot Illuminati. And it is a planetary spread that I do. I was not thinking about it when I was shuffling and communing with Spirit. Sorry, Spirit. So it's a 7-card spread called the planetary spread, okay? And it looks like that. And each card is in a position representing a planet, which then has obviously a certain meaning to it. So yeah. Alright, so I've cut them. Alright, Scorpios. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and 7. So if you guys are Scorpio sun signs and that's what brought you here, that is awesome and welcome. If you are unaware, you have a moon sign, which I'm in the process of publishing my book called Between the Moon and You. It's a guide about our moon signs and some other things about the moon and how it affects us and history and beliefs about the moon. But you definitely want to Google your natal birth natal chart. Actually, I don't know if you can see from here, but it's like a wheel, okay? And it's basically a picture of the sky when you were born, and wherever the sun was at is how you come up with your sun sign. And that's all we've been allowed to know. But there's 3 main aspects to everyone's personality, and that's the sun sign, the moon sign, which is your inner world, your emotions, your reactions, your instincts, is the moon sign. So the moon was in a certain constellation as well. So if you're a sun sign Scorpio, you could be a moon sign any of the other 11 zodiac signs, or it could also be a double. Could that happen? I'm sure it could. Is the moon over that close? Okay, I'm not going to chase that one. So anyway, and then the third one is the ascendant, which is where the sun was rising at the time of your birth, where it was rising on the east as you were coming out. Okay, and that one sets up this whole natal chart as far as these sectors of the sky that affect us. Anyway, so once you figure that out, then go to those particular videos and you can see which one resonates best. Okay? Alright, we better get going. We're starting out with the King of Cups. Alright, Scorpios, this is very good card for you guys, I feel like, as the King of Cups has learned to master his emotions. Kings are the masters of things in tarot. Cup is represented as emotions or water signs. In this particular spread, it's representing what is ending in your life, or Saturn, which is karmic return, endings, time. The issue approached from the perspective of the inevitable. Big themes. All right, so let me see. King of Cups. Now, in tarot, as I'm learning tarot, which is why I have the book, the court cards, the king, queen, prince, princess, they represent people in our lives, okay? So they could represent people. Now, what is ending in your life is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is healing with active compassion. Now, that doesn't mean to say you're not going to heal anymore. That's more going along the lines of, okay, you've been going through a time of healing. Now that is closed and something else is coming in new, which we'll uncover in the rest of the reading. So, King of Cups is healing emotional wounds, active compassion, care for others, emotional activity, anger, heated feelings, mastery of emotions, purity of emotion, a spiritual and caring person with great depth. Definitely a Scorpio card. Bless you, Sandy. Oh, my doggy sneezed. Mastery of emotions, purity of emotions, a spiritual and caring person with great depth, a guide and therapist, a peaceful, loving individual with strong family values. Very cool. Okay, so you're coming into a time with this transit where healing isn't as forefront of a topic, maybe. Okay, we go on to card number 2, which is here. And that's representing Mars, or what is in conflict or imbalance in your life right now. Mars is also force and aggression, ambition and competition. The issue approached from the perspective of the ego and the self. Wow, you have the Queen of Cups. Isn't that something? Okay, so what is ending is the healing. What is imbalance is the Queen of Cups, which is the depths of the subconscious. Enticement and flirtation, mystery drawing you in, the depths of your subconscious, somebody that fascinates, danger in the depths, wisdom found in emotions, a visionary or psychic, being overwhelmed by emotions. Somebody who changes to reflect personalities of others. Okay, so that is what is in balance. Okay, during this transit, and remember, this is a 7 to 8 year transit, so this isn't something that, you know, it's gonna fly by day and night and go. Though there will be bouts of things, because that is just Uranus. It's lightning bolts, genius ideas. It's, you know, stuff can awaken you, okay? But so you want to try to maintain more of a balance in this area of your psychic abilities, wisdom in listening to your emotions, going deep in your subconscious, as well as being enticing and flirtatious. You want to try to keep that balance, Scorpios. Now, Venus, and remember, you can return back to this video as often as you need because it's such a large transit. Venus is the 3rd card, and that's representing your emotional world, relationships. It's love and beauty, harmony and union. The issue approached from the perspective of bringing about peace, harmony, and inspiration. All. And we've got the 6 of Cups. Okay. Lots of water going on here, which is typical, I feel like, as you guys are ruled by water and you are the deepest of the water signs. So 6 of Cups is going to be the pleasure of the sun child. Okay, this is how your relationships and inner world, or I'm sorry, did it say inner world or emotions? Because the moon is also one of these cards. Venus is your emotional world and relationships. So basically in matters of love and peace and union, okay? Issue approach from the perspective of bringing about peace and harmony. So 6 of Cups, the pleasure of the sun child, youthful joy, simple pleasures in life, pure happiness. So this is how you're going to balance out that Mars, right? Mars is in balance, balances out with Venus. So too much emotion, too much relying on emotions or intuition. You still have to ground, you still have to be here and be in the practical world. It's pure happiness, the inner child returning to a simpler way of living. Generosity of spirit, kindness and gentleness, emotional harmony. You're only as old as you feel. Innocence and inexperience. Okay, awesome. Then we move on to the 4th card is representing Mercury, or the mind and intellect, word and wit. The issue approach from the perspective of reason. It's your intellectual world and thoughts. We've got another king, and it's the King of Wands. And look at him in thought, in perfect thought. Woo! Some major cards, guys. The center of the sun. The strongest, most passionate desires. Need to consume experience. Master of everything. A charismatic leader. Shining confidence. Being the center of the universe. Egocentricity. The master of the self. A selfish, outgoing person who must be the center of attention. It's the pinnacle of achievement. Okay, so this is where your mind is. This is where you are coming from a situation from the perspective of reason. Okay, you want to be on top of your game. You want to master everything. You want to be the pinnacle of achievement. You want to be shining with confidence and the center of attention. Jupiter is the 5th card, representing growth, expansion, action, and friendship. The issue approach from the perspective of the social world. Your actions and outward being. Your goals. Okay. And it's going to be the 2 of Pentacles. Okay? So this is how you're being asked to grow during this transit. And what the 2 of Pentacles is, it's learning to dance with the change of life. Learning to balance life's changes. It was reversed, so that represents more of an inward state. So you're going to feel it. So that's your actions and outward being. Your goals is to balance and dance with the changes of life. So surely this is going to bring changes, this transit. And you don't have to be afraid of that. I mean, we don't give the pleasures enough credit in life. You know, we fear the pain so much, but we don't imagine the most beautiful, enjoyable moments, you know. Those are coming as well. Good things can come as well with this transit, and they most certainly will, because the universe is set up for our greatest good. Learning the dance of change. Change is the only certainty. Learning to adapt to a situation, being flexible, juggling responsibilities, learning that you cannot hold on to things forever, becoming a student of life, changing perspective, embracing a new lifestyle, knowing the daily ups and downs of life. Okay. Sorry. I just love how it all flows together. It's so cool. It's super cool, dude. Okay, so that's what you're going to grow and expand on, is learning to dance with the changes of life. That is your goals and your actions. Learning to dance with the change, learning to dance with the flow, learning to go with the flow, learning to balance it all while life's changing, and it's all good. Card 6 is the moon, which is here. That's receptivity and intuition, dreams and rhythms. The issue approached from the perspective of intuition. All right, and it's your inner world. We've got the Chariot. Awesome. Major Arcana card. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a change that affects you emotionally. That's the only Major Arcana card we've seen thus far. It is the 7th card, which in astrology would be the house of Libra. So the Chariot is the soul extended in action. The soul extended in action. Wow. Gaining momentum and speed, swift, assured victory, facing a situation head on. It's progress, movement of all kinds, exerting control, prolonged burst of activity, intention carried forward as action, controlling the lower self, the quest and journey, moving towards a clear goal. Okay. Get this lovely art. Super cool. All right, so that is how you are feeling. You're feeling progressive, you're gaining momentum, you're feeling your intention is going to be carried forward. That's a good time. That's a good way to feel. The last card is the Sun, representing the Sun. It's center and vitality, truth and purpose. The issue approached as a synthesis of all the other cards. The main focus of your life at this time. Okay. Main focus of your life at this time. And we've got we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed. Now the way I read the cards is that reverse represents an inward state. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. Let's see what we got with that. Pentacles are going to represent value, skills, money, resources. Now value meaning like self-value. The ownership of power. Possessions and ownership, resources and how you use them. Strength and defense. Power and how you gain it and hold on to it. How you saved or spend money. Greed, acquisition, the things you have built with your resources. Okay, so that is your main focus during this transit. How are you using your power? How are you saving and spending money? It's resources and what you've built with them. Okay. The ownership of power. Awesome, Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for your support. You can check out my Facebook page if you haven't already, Divinely Genuine. I have my link there for the website if you would like to book a reading. Thanks so much, guys, for y'all support. I love y'all. Have a good transit. Peace.